Oh my. Guess I'll have to leave it right there then. Oh, the wreck was good. Got to pin this up real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, so before we get into this game, I want to talk a little bit about this game. This game is Thrill of the Fight. I have had this game for a while. Naturally, it's a boxing game. I've had this game for a while, but never really played it because it's a room scale game, meaning that this game requires you to move around. Unlike Creed, where Creed allows you to stand in one place, this game you need enough play space to be able to move around in this game. And I got to tell you, I wish I discovered this game sooner. This game is a hidden gem. Um, and myself, I like this game better than Creed. The mechanics and the gameplay of this game is very, very simple. You throw punches to outwork your opponent and try to do damage to your opponent, and you simply get your hands up to block. It's that simple. Now, where the big differences between this game and Creed, like I said, you move around. Whereas Creed, you have to roll your hands like this in a forward motion to go forward, to go back, turn this way, to move sideways, all that kind of stuff. In this game, you are the controller. You move around. Now, the big difference that I like between this game and Creed is in Creed, if you get stunned, you will go into a stun mode where your opponent is like stunned and your hands are spread out like this and your gloves are glowing, and you have to put your hands up in those positions and press the corresponding buttons to come out of the stun mode. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, your opponent is beating the crap out of you, so he could easily knock you out while you're trying to get out of the stun mode. In this game, if you get hit with a hard shot, the screen simply flashes white. If you get to the point where you're about to get knocked down, the screen starts to turn gray, meaning you better start moving around, you better get your hands up, whatever. So you get a warning that you're about to get knocked down in some sense in this game. If you get knocked down, you will automatically get up and you'll get the mandatory standing 8 count. In this game, you can clinch, so to speak. You don't reach out and grab them. You just lean into your opponent, and then the referee will tell you to step back. But the thing about that is, depending on who you're fighting, if you lean in to try to clinch them, they'll still keep punching you. So I do feel that this game is... I like this game much, much better than Creed. The only thing this game is missing is player versus player, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't buy this game. But I believe this game costs $10. It is cross-play between the Rift and the Quest. And this game is a hidden gem. And it is a gem. I absolutely love this game, and it by far has given me the best workout of any VR game that I've ever played. In this game, definitely is better on the Quest in terms of for the room scale. Now, what I'm seeing in the graphics right now is this scale definitely looks sharper and more realistic. You see the crowd out there, whereas on the Quest you don't really see the crowd. But let's go ahead and step on the scale. Look at the camera to get started. Also, in this game, um, your actual power is actually measured in this game. So let's see what it says. Your mass can be adjusted automatically based on your hardest punches, allowing you to play at strength or intensity you are comfortable with. Which I guess you can. So it looks like you can adjust the power you throw at, which I haven't really monkeyed around with that stuff. You can change how your gloves are attached to your controllers through the settings, which I never really messed with that. You know, the configuration. Let's see here. Controller position default. Always face forward. For forward facing only sensor arrangements. In match turn direction. No. Let's scroll. Drift protection, controller outline. Visual, show impact, turn off to hide impact particle effect. Just showing my shorts. Display audience, brightness, all that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight. So my first one is going to be against the sparring partner. And I'm only going to do 1 or 2 fights because this is just my first time streaming this game on YouTube. So I just want to show you guys the basics of this. You know, on the Quest, I'm about maybe, I don't know. I'm probably about 6 or 7 fights into my career on the Quest. I'm undefeated. I think I got 5 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. And in this fight, in this game right here, because I had one blemish was a draw, the game wouldn't let me advance. So I had to fight him again to get past him to move on to the next opponent. Graphics in this game are actually pretty good. The graphics are not bad on the Quest either, to tell you the truth. But, you know, I can see how much sharper the Rift version of this game is. So
clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey.
So this sparring session is only if you look at the clock over there, the blue number is this is a 1 round fight, or this is round 1, and this round is going to be 1 minute and 30 seconds. As you beat your opponents, you know, you'll go into more rounds with more time. So I'm at the point now where I'm getting ready to have my first 4-round fight, and it's a 3-minute round. So this isn't like Creed where you fight in 1-minute rounds. That's what makes this game so intense. So to start the fight, you go ahead and put your glove on that mouthpiece right there. And you can't move your head around because the computer will miss when you move around. Fatal Charade, what's up? That's it for the round.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards, the judges have determined by unanimous decision your winner is the red corner.
All right. This game does support haptic feedback. So if you want to drop the $500, $600, $700 that it costs for one of these haptic vests that you can wear, any shots to the body that you'll take, you'll feel it. I think there's also a haptic headpiece. You said, is there a tutorial? Fatal Charade, the mechanics of this game is simple. This game is so simple, and it's only $10, so I recommend this game. If you got the play space, if you got a little bit of space to move around, because this game is room scale. This isn't like Creed, where you stand in the same spot and fight. You got to move around a little bit, or at least try to. This is very simple, Fatal Charade. You simply throw punches, block, get your hands up to block. Now, in terms of damage that you take, if you take a hard shot, your screen is going to flash white. Jamal Adams was good. If you get to the point where you're about to get knocked down, your screen turns gray. So, I've been playing the crap out of Stormlands. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying that game. More than anything, I'm just glad you're enjoying VR. So, welcome aboard, my friend. I'm glad you joined us. I'm going to go ahead and fight this guy. Yeah, it's definitely a good workout. Out of all the games that I played to give you a workout, this one undoubtedly gives you the best workout in the shortest amount of time. So now, this next fight right here, showing you right here, is going to be a 3-round fight, 2-minute rounds. As you beat these opponents and take on the next opponent, you know, there's going to be different dynamics of the fight. So now, on the Quest version of this fight, I'm far enough along where my next fight is going to be 4 rounds, 3 minutes each, just like a real boxing match. And what's crazy about it is, with this fight is, again, since it's room scale, when you attack your opponent, depending on who you're fighting, when you attack them, some of them will back up. And as you start to back up, they'll come at you. So when this fight starts, there's going to be like this red rectangle. Your opponent normally tries to stay within that rectangle. So if you back up and he falls out of that rectangle, he's going to come in to try to pursue you. Like I said, depending on who you're fighting, if you mount an attack on them, sometimes they'll back up. So you have to be really, really strategic about this fight, about this game. And see, the real thing about it is, like, I'm at a point now where I have to stay busy enough to win the rounds, but I can't sit back and relax, because if you sit back and relax, the AI will press you, and you could end up losing the round. So let's go ahead and do this fight, and I'll try to, you know, explain what's going on as I go along. So let's fight.
Keep it clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck to both of you.
Okay, so to start the fight, go ahead and... Oh. So I am trying to move my head around. Damn, he caught me with a shot. And I'm blurry. My vision's blurry. Oh. So you can lean in.
Step back. Step back.
Damn. All right, I gotta sit down. You see the clock right there? It's a 1 minute break in between rounds. I gotta sit down. Because I'm not sure I won that first round. Cole Yogurt, what's up? I'm not sure I won that first round. I know the first half of that round, he probably won the first half of that round. I had to turn it up the second part of that round to try to see if I can get that round. If you don't want to wait for that clock to run out, you can just grab that mouthpiece and get into the fight. But I need that rest, so I'm taking that full 1 minute. All right, let's get ready. All right, let's go. Shit. This is why I prefer MMA over boxing. Let's grab a seat. Oh my goodness. Fatal Charade, I don't know if they could ever come out with an MMA game in VR. Although that would definitely be interesting. As much as I hate to admit it, if it's anybody that has the resource to try it, that would be EA. All right, let's get ready. I'm ready, ref. Let's go. Damn. His nose bloody. You can feint him too.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards, the judges have determined by unanimous decision your winner is the red corner.
All right. All right. All right. And to exit, you simply grab the towel. All right. So just like I figured, if you look at the scorecards, I lost that first round because I took some hard shots. And I had to turn it up in rounds 2 and 3 to pull off the win. And you can see by the scorecards, I won the fight 29-28. Hey, name Ugly Joe. See, this guy right here, this is the guy they use for the thumbnail of the game. And that was a little bit off-putting because he looks like something. He looks like somebody right out of 1930. So it also gave me that feeling that this is a game that's right out of 1930. But let's see here. Coming back a few. Let me see. Cole Yogurt, he's congratulating Fatal Charade. I'll get it a quest. Watch the unboxing video. And he says, I took the Bill O'Reilly approach to that thing and was like, fuck it, I'll do it live. Yeah, I had trouble holding my phone and recording at the same time. I mean, with your computer knowledge and the kind of setup that you got, Fatal Charade, I took it as a given that you would already have the camera set up on your PC and you would do the unboxing in front of your PC. Hey, Cold Yogurt, nice. I hope more people do unboxing vids on VR headsets. Might do one. Yeah, I did a let me see. I did a unboxing video with my son when we got his Quest. So yeah, I called it the ghetto unboxing because it didn't look professional at all. You know, I just stood in front of the camera, opened it up, showed the headset, the controllers. And that was it. But if you want to go check that out, just go into my library and check out Oculus Quest Ghetto Unboxing. So that is it. As I was saying about this game, the great thing about this game is that it's the best workout you can get in the shortest amount of time. So if you want a very, very intense workout, I highly recommend this game. I think this game is a permanent price of $10. I would like to think, because that's what I paid for the game. To me, it is well worth it. Even though, like, when I play on my Quest and I go into the next room, I got enough room to move around. But where I'm at right now, because my headset is tethered, I don't have a tremendous amount of room to move around. So I'm more or less doing this stream just to show you guys what this game is like. But I do all my fighting on the Quest, which isn't set up for YouTube yet. My goodness. So same deal. You know, if I choose to go on, my next fight will be 3 rounds at 2 minutes. 2 minutes each. So that is going to do it for me. Because I actually want to play a little bit of a Assetto Corsa Competizione. Jardiere is doing a 8-hour stream, an 8-hour race at Laguna Seca. And so I don't want to do a race like that damn long, but I do want to jump into some Assetto Corsa, do a little bit of sim racing. So either that, or I'm also thinking about going back and visit Special Force VR Infinity War. At the time that I played this game, it was in early access, and it by far was the best looking first person shooter game I've ever seen in VR. No question about it. But the game had some less than favorable mechanics. I didn't care for the mechanics. I know several updates have come out for this game since. Hopefully some of the mechanics have been fixed. So I'm thinking about dipping in there and checking that out. So yeah, that's about it. I probably got time to get one more stream in before I have to go pick up my son. So that's what it boils down to. I'm trying to pick between Assetto Corsa Competizione or revisiting Special Force VR. So whatever I do, I need to get a drink to replenish. Have you also tried Assetto Corsa with ray tracing? Fact of the matter is, Fatal Charade, before I got the new processor, I had everything turned down. Once I got the new processor, I turned a few things up. And but I found that out that I can't turn everything up. So I picked, so I was kind of, picky about what I'm going to turn on and what I'm going to turn off. I'm at the point where I'll turn off everything I need to turn off to make the game run smoothly. And not only that, with the racing games, like right now, you guys don't see it, but I got the chat pinned up in front of me. So it looks to you guys, it seems like I'm looking at the wall, but I'm actually looking at the chat that I got pinned up right in front of me here. With the racing games, I tried to set a Corsa with everything turned up and tried to pin the chat, and it caused the game to crash. So when it comes to the racing games, I kind of have to go back to what I used to do and just kind of turn everything down, and then just periodically after a race come back and check the chat after a race, because looking at the chat while I'm driving is just going to cause me to crash anyway. So but Assetto Corsa, I've only played that twice. I've been playing Assetto Corsa Competizione because I love racing with race cars, and I'm not into the production car thing anymore. Back when Forza 2 was out, I love the thought of being able to buy a car right out of the showroom and then take it to the track and know that this is what the car is going to do right out of the showroom. But now, I would consider myself a casual racer with a hardcore passion for it. So with that being said, I want to do all races in race cars. I really don't want to race in production cars anymore. So because of that, I haven't really come back to Assetto Corsa, and it's an older game. I've been, playing Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I started out not liking that game. That's the crazy part. I love that game now. The way things are sitting right now, I actually like Assetto Corsa Competizione a little bit better than GT Sport. But the big advantage they have over GT Sport is that I'm able to race against a full grid in VR. I'm able to race online in VR, which you can't do that on GT Sport. And when I did my podcast yesterday, that's the stuff that I was talking about, where Sony's going to have to leave the PS4 behind in order to have these kind of features next generation. GT7, if Sony mandates that you got to include the PS4, you guys aren't going to, there's going to be a lot of games you guys are going to miss out on, because developers won't be able to bring these games over because of the PS4, because of how limited it is. And as far as the GT franchises go, if Sony mandates that the PS4 be included, you're going to see the same bullshit that you're getting on GT Sport right now. 1 versus 1 against the AI, or time trials where it's just you by yourself on the track. The only difference is on the PS5, you would have better visuals. You know, everybody knows, you know, that we want full-blown multiplayer on GT7. And in order for that to happen, Sony must leave the PS4 behind. So, you know, I went a little bit off the tracks here, but I guess it all started with me saying that I'm willing to give up ray tracing, some of the lighting, some of the shadows, some of the textures, in order to have the game function properly. And then you also have to take into account that when I stream this game, you know, I got the OBS window open, and I've got 2 YouTube windows open. You know, I got the chat window open and the YouTube itself open. So I got all these windows open. That's got my computer working hard to show this game, to stream this game. So that's all the more reason I need to turn all this stuff down in order to have a smooth stream. So, but that's going to do it. Let me go ahead and shut this stream down so I can get ready to move on to the next one. Definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is really a fun game. I highly recommend this game if you want to get a workout in. Again, this game is $10. You know, Beat Saber is still holding its value, but Beat Saber is worth the $30, especially if you add your own, if you add custom tracks. That really makes Beat Saber a really fun game. Beat Saber is still fun, but this game here gives you the most intense workout that I've ever had in the shortest amount of time, because after a 3-round fight, you heard how gassed I was. So definitely a great game for the workout. So that's going to do it. I'm going to get on out of here, get ready for the next stream, grab a quick drink to replenish. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in a little bit.